lovely. It's Bev Aron here with your deep dive assignment for the month. Okay, this month we are talking about diving deeper in your own work by staying in your own business. Hey, lovely. It's Bev Aron here, your deep dive coach. And this month, we're talking about diving deeper by staying in your own business. This is a concept that has been life-changing for me and for so many of my clients that I have to share it with you. I first learned it from Byron Katie in her book, Loving What Is. And even if you read the book, I want you to stay with me because so many of my clients have read the book, but they never got this concept, which is everything. Okay, here we go. There are 3 types of business in the world. There's God's business, and that's the weather, when people are born and when they die, stuff that no human can control. Then there's your business, which is everything that you get to control in your life, what you do, what you say, what you think, what you feel, what you decide to buy, what you don't buy, etc., etc. Then there's other people's business, and that's everything they get to do and think and feel and choose. Here's the point of this. So many of us spend so much of our time in other people's business and in God's business. We worry about whether our kids will be safe. We worry about what other people will think about us. We worry about how to make other people feel loved or special. We worry about things that might or might not happen tomorrow or next year. So here is my question for you. When you are in other people's business or in God's business, who is in your business? Our brains are not capable of being in 2 different places at the same time, or even of thinking 2 different things at the same time. So if I'm worrying about something that might happen next year, I'm in God's business. Who is running my life at that moment? If I'm worrying what you think of me, which is your business, who's managing my mind in that moment? It's freaky, right? Observe yourself throughout the month and get really curious about how much of your brain power do you spend thinking about God's business or your business or other people's business. And every time you notice you were in one or the other of these 3, you get to know I wasn't in my business for that moment. I wasn't living my life. And if I was in someone else's business, I was for sure not managing my mind and therefore my feelings and therefore controlling my actions and purposefully creating the results that I want in my life. So what happens when we're not in our business? Then our automatic lower brain takes over. When we're not there to evaluate our decisions and our choices, we just go into default mode. And that means we just get to create more of the same. And the fact that you are here watching this video with me means that you want more. So that's what I got for you. Watch out, and every time you notice your brain is going into God's business, trying to control that, someone else's business, trying to control that, remind yourself the only business I get to control is my own, and mind your own business this month.